part 3 of how to avoid actually fighting the Black Widow. As good as yesterday was, the thing that's annoying is I ticked off a bunch of major boxes that was the things I wanted to work on to delay having to fight the Black Widow. And technically we aren't having to fight her today, but I'm not looking forward to it. As good as yesterday was. I suppose that's what the RPG gameplay loop is all about, right? Find a roadblock and try everything in your power to overcome it, including preparation and research and this and that. And Santa, welcome to the stream.
I said to the lad at the supermarket this morning, is it true that you'll carry shopping out to customers' cars free of charge? He said yes. So I asked him to carry mine. We walked across the whole car park and, as we got to my car, I said, to be honest, I only asked you because I'm really lazy. He said, I gathered that. Here's your Milky Way.
Somebody rate that on a scale of 1 to 10. I feel like it worked, but it was weak. Sorry, Santa, I shouldn't sit here and... Santa, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Mind right, Alcarion, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It is time for me today to, I suppose, keep preparing. I've got a list of shit on my list that I want to do. You can't rate it, Santa. 12 out of 10. Scotty doesn't get it for a start. So Scotty's unable to vote. Right, there are some things that I want to do today while in the process of... because I kind of have to fill time properly. Because I'm waiting for the heals to respawn. So it's like... I need to busy myself while also getting some valuable preparation done, which means I'm going to do a few things. One of which is actually finally go and do those marker quests that I've had for 200 years. Fuck off, you didn't say who could rate it. I suppose that counts, Santa. Going and rating your own jokes, what a nerd. Dire Ascension, welcome to the stream. Chaz, welcome to the stream. How are we both? Alright, so let's just do some busy work while everybody's filtering in. How about that? Santa, thank you for the bit, so I appreciate it. I hope everybody's well. First job. I noticed this while I was faffing yesterday. Get a load of this. Look at the top left, look. I have a quest, which is the Explore the Oak Tree quest. I need to plant a trail marker at the oak beacon. I think, as I am sat preparing for endgame, I have noticed part of the tutorial I have yet to finish, which is brilliant. And also one on the stepping stones, which I assume is some of these. Or these. Because I can't think of anything else which would be described as stepping stones. So that is what we're going to do today. To start off with. Then we're off Black Ox hunting and all sorts, because I've got some shit to do today. Because yesterday I managed to work out exactly how to finally use Supreme weapon enchant stuff. So we can get the armour and weapons up to... Alright, yes, Trudy. Armour and weapons up to full chopping. So we can actually do as much damage and take as much damage as possible from the Black Widow. And get into the shed lab, finally. Alright. One thing I noticed yesterday, I thought I had more bombs than that. I don't. I've got some food, we've got that. Let me food and water myself. You faffing never, imagine. I am going to farm more Black Ox burgers as well, which I'm going to need going forward. But first, allow me to just eat. How do I eat again? Oh, my fucking keybinds mixed up.
Rub time.
Playing too many games at once. Luckily, the Sea of Thieves servers were down for lunch. Santa, was that a joke or a story about a failed attempt at flirting? My Milky Way is not a... It's not a position. The joke, Santa. Here's my Milky Way. That's disgusting, mind right, respect. How to get curved wall. I actually don't know Dire Ascension how you do get curved walls. I've got them from somewhere. I had them early game as well. I'm not sure.
Every time I eat a Milky Way, I make sure you put it up my bum first so it melts a little while I suck it in and out like a little poo piston.
That, mind right, is a failed attempt at flirting. Trim, welcome to the stream. You know what? Augur and Katz and I were talking the other night about our history on the internet and stuff, and they managed to download their YouTube histories and their comment histories and stuff. And Augur was talking about 2016 being like when he was a child, and I brought up the fact that we have VODs from 2017 or 2018 or whenever it was. So I brought one of the VODs up and linked it, and I accidentally timestamped exactly the point in which you wrote just as much inane bullshit 5 years ago. It was almost identical. Fuck's sake. Right, I'm looking for the Oak Lab beacon. I assume there's just a thing that I need to plant. Oh, shit, this is Wayne territory though, right? Great Oak Beacon, not Oak Lab. Are the wolf spiders asleep? They're not in. What's a failed attempt at flirting? Oh, you've never had a failed attempt at flirting before. Right, Wayne's around here, so I need to get ready to run at lightning speed. Yeah, this is it, look. So when I was messing about trying to do this off stream, because I assumed it would be boring, I noticed this. This is in the oak tree. No idea what this is, so I suppose I just burn my way in. Please no wolf spiders. So I would assume whatever I'm looking for is in here. I mean, I'll take a Mega Milk Molar, but I was expecting something a bit jazzier. Oh, fucking hell, I was so convinced that that's where I was looking for this Great Oak mark. Great Oak Beacon. Shit, Wayne's coming, Wayne's coming, Wayne's coming. No! Run, 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 run. Infected wolf spider that I accidentally let out. Where's my helmet? There. Guess I've been finally upgrading stuff now. Oh, okay. Don't read that, I won't read that. Shoot! Oh, fucking hell, I thought that was Wayne. Dire Ascension, everybody's telling me not to read that just in case it's the answer to my... to what I'm looking for. Because it'd be a shame if somebody told me the answer, right? Yeah, I'll fight this, I just don't want to fight Wayne. They're all... okay, I'm not going to read it just in case, because I trust everybody. Is it a hint or a little helpful clue? I won't read it. It's pawn. Right, the Orb Weaver's dead. I can still hear a patrolling Wayne. The vaguest hint you've got. Okay, good. So if it's a hint, I'm not reading it. Thank you for the hint, but of course I'd like to not have any hints. As usual. Thank you everybody for noticing as well. Appreciate it. So I'm going to search a bit more on the inside. But the problem is the fucking infected wolf spider that I went and released. Trim, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. Any hint at all is prohibited from following. I'm prohibited from following it.
We only take sarcasm, lies, and insults in this lovely place.
Lies? Fuck it though. Any hint at all, and he's prohibited from following it. Yes, exactly. Yeah. No help means no, it means no help, as in the viewer's discretion.
Shut the fuck up, Chaz. Less than 3.
Less than 3. But it's got to be in a location that's easy to get to, right? I just need to build a marker there, and then the quest's complete. I think this is like tutorial level shit. Oh, then it's in the pond. There we go. And if it is a tutorial level quest, then it's not going to be in here where the wolf spiders patrol, right?
Let's see what's around here.
That's Wayne, I think. Who's the infected wolf spider, as was named by these nerds. I can't see it, because I would be able to see like a little blue outline of the thing that I need to make. Did I pick up the necessaries to make one? I didn't. think I need clover, plant fibre, and sprigs. Let's grab a few. Any sprigs? That sounds exactly like Wayne. Yeah, there he is. Wayne's ruining. I was going to say Wayne's ruining, as Mina would say, but Mina's right there. So, Mina, you can say it yourself. Mina, welcome to the stream. Where's all the sprigs at? I'm doing tutorial quests as well as endgame stuff because that's apparently the way this backwards shit all works sometimes. Yes, Wade's ruling. He will be if he aggroes anyway. Right. Let me have a look. I'm so bad at finding this shit. There. Okay, so I've got enough to make one. But I need to do another one of these, but I think it's in a different location. Is the other one called a beacon? No, it isn't. So it isn't a beacon I'm placing, it's a location called the Great Oak Beacon. The light, maybe? One second, I'm back. I suppose the light is a beacon at the Great Oak Tree. But where else could it be? I suppose there might be a high point that I've never got to. I wonder if beacon means... Beacon just means something to guide you, right? There he is, Mina. Ugh. Oh, okay. Should have just read the name of the fucking thing. Beautiful. And 100 raw science. Because, as I was saying, it's a fucking tutorial quest. Alright, so I've got a mega milk molar and 100 science. Clever boy. I'll carry on. Welcome to the stream. It's weak to busting, aren't we all? That one is. Unfortunately, Black Widow isn't. Now, the next one I need to find says at the top, look, Stepping Stone Summit. There are a lot of stones, but that is the only area where there are stones that class as steps. That's just a rock, right? There are steps that go up. There's no stone stairs anywhere in the game. That's the same, though, I suppose.
Having a little peep.
Watch the third episode of Last of Us instead of sailing. Are you excited to watch it, Mina? Summit. That show is so good and so bleak. Have you any idea about the games, Mina? I was wondering what it would be like to watch with absolutely no idea. Only once... I'm just going to be careful what I read. If somebody knows how to get to this and knows where it is, then I'm going to be extremely cautious. I suppose that's the highest stone. But isn't there something called the summit? Don't answer that. Kind of interesting when you're from Kansas City. Is that where it's set? And I really need to... Oh, you really need to play it now. It's a shame it's not on PC. It's always been a shame. I was totally not paying attention. What we're looking for? Somebody who knows how to put his fucking shield on. Summit, that old streamer. Old. He still streams, right, Summit? He was chopping at Sea of Thieves only a year ago, whatever that was. I know that Siddles goes on and on about the game. Yeah, he's played it a lot. I think he streamed it a good few times. Where's the Summit? There's a place called the Summit. Summit. I mean, that is the highest point. Well, not that, but the sort of the area leading up to the water feature. It might have been something in the hedge that was called the Summit, or the top of the Haze Lab. And these are steps. What's that area called? There's no names for these things. Sometimes you find it, but... Garden Gnome, Upper Yard Ascent, Leaning Shore. suppose there's... None of them are stepping stones, though, are they? I suppose it would be in the lower garden, yeah. Stepping stones. It's after the first one, so I wonder... The pond, but if it was near the pond, we'd have seen it, because I've had this quest for ages. What area have I not really explored in detail? The hedge and that area are fuckload. Obviously the tutorial area. The haze we've gone through a whole bunch. This area too. Everything. Maybe the area around Trim. If it's in the lower yard, it might be around the Nigel statue, which is there. Worth a try, I suppose. Please don't confirm or deny if this is right or wrong. Please, please, please. Let us have our fun. Oh, there's an episode that visits it, I see. Mindred. I'm assuming it's in it. Okay, I walked right up Wayne's arse and neither of us saw each other. I got away with that. I'll go over to the Trim statue and we'll have an investigation around there, but I don't feel like it's a summit in any way. Climb a tree or the hedge. The hedge might be it, if I can get up really high in the hedge. But it's called stepping stones. What stone area have I not... I tell you one area I haven't explored a lot, if it is in the lower yard, is this. I only ever run over that. I'll go that way. We'll go sniff. It'd be nice if each biome actually like popped up on screen when you entered it. Not like Sea of Thieves where it takes over the entire fucking screen, but if it just said, just like briefly at the top, it said lower yard or pond or whatever, just in case you didn't know you was near the pond. Imagine. If you like bleak post-apocalyptic mean, Cormac McCarthy would like a word. 5 minutes into the first episode, Indonesia is mentioned, and thanks to GeoGuessr, my head went, Indonesia, true. This is a survival game, sir. Thank you, Dire Ascension. I wonder when the
No women crime, but
driving was going to start. Alright, let me fuck about with this just real quick. So the next thing on my list is stepping stone marker. There's an author called Cormac McCarthy, and he wrote a book called The Road, and it's one of the most difficult reads. Thank God I thought Call of Duty looked different. You don't get that much help. I do if I try and stream it, because everybody in the chat tries to force advice on you. Oh shit, I'm going fast. I kind of don't want to repair my shield, because I've got this trinket. I should equip it, actually. Have I got it on? Yeah. Which repairs my shield, or has a chance to repair my shield on a block. So if that's possible, I don't have to kill any ladybirds. I just need to do a lot of blocking. Might go aggro a couple of spiders. It's not advice, it's trivia. It's opinion. Frame rate alright today? Synced up? Yeah. Ever since that marbles stream that went down, which location showed at the top of the screen, something that never happens in survival games. True, true, true. But this game babies you quite a lot in a million other ways, and it would not be surprising whatsoever if that popped up too. It's more of a game design thing than a... So because they name the areas... Because when you walk into them, they pop up on screen saying you have discovered the pond or you have discovered the Great Oak or whatever. Because they go to the effort of naming them, from a game design perspective, in the sense of making each area have more character and be more distinct, you would think that the names would be used more than simply when you first discover them. There you go. Is that an easy way to say it? Don't know if I can do books about it. Imagine tends to make it unbearably scary, yes. Yeah. There is, no, I won't go into... Jesus, yeah, they're good books, but fucking hell, it's dark. Alright, the Nigel statue. They're not considered stepping stones, are they, around the pond? Well, these aren't stepping stones, are they? Although there is a tall point on these stones. Are these... Would you call these stepping stones? Yeah, because it's a path. I've never noticed that that's a path from the fucking back door to the... I didn't even consider that that was a path. I forgot to... Put my fucking trinket on, didn't I? I don't want to be using too many heals. Yeah, there it is, look. Alright. Good logic. I see you, game, I see you. Stepping stones. So instead of it being... It was stones that you step on. Yeah, exactly, Alkirium. It was a can't see the forest for the... Why can't I? Can't see a forest for the trees moment. But it was still slightly coded, right? I can't jump off that for some reason. That's weird. Let's go around. Actually, let me put this back on. I need it on as often as possible so I get a chance of repairing my shield. Yeah, my ankles are fucked after that. Do I have the stuff necessary? I might not. Let me just go see if I do. Unless this is some complex jump bullshit. Not really. What do I need? See, I need 2 sprigs anyway. I'll go grab 2. Then we'll go up. Yeah. It had a slight riddle on it. Only very slightly. Whoa, frame rate. Look at that. Is that bad on your screen as well as it is on mine? That's got awful. It's sorted itself out. I think if it happens, I'll just... It has a tendency... I think it was since, like, the end of January, it has a tendency to just drop every now and again in certain areas. But I suppose... Effects of old hardware, right? Which is strange to call it. You ever played a Turing test? I must play if you like puzzle games. I've seen it played, yeah. I don't think it's something I'd play on stream specifically, but... Looks cool enough. And I just... Easy. Alright, this is going well. If I can actually make this jump. So I suck at puzzles, yeah. I must admit, that's been the best part about this game. The combat's really cool and the exploration, but... There we go, look. That was pretty good. I liked that. 2 little simple riddles and then... Not bad at all, Grounded, I'll give you it. Alright, I'm going to go to the shovel. To the spade, and I'll go up that way. So I need to get down here without using a dandelion. I really want to keep my shield thing on. Then let's go back to the base. I'm going to stop off before I actually take the... I know Dire Ascension, I know. That's what that was why I said what I said before. That I should be getting on with this because I've been ignoring them for the entire playthrough. On a puzzle game that has enough content to play various days. The Talos principle I do know about, yeah. Very cool. One of the games I wish I can forget so I can experience it again. It's the same as the Portal games, right? If you're a fan of the Portal games, there is a Portal game that you didn't know about, and it is fucking brilliant. And it's just as good as the others. Or like 95% as good. And it's called Portal Stories Mel. It's a fan-made variant, and it's way harder, but also full story, fully voice-acted, fully... Beautiful thing. And it's cool as dicks. I know nobody mentioned. I've done it again. That's fine. Bollocks to it. Timmy, welcome to the stream. Good morning, Timmy. How's things? Yeah, but I'm with you, Chaz. Talos principle is tippy toppers. Do I get that gun while I'm here? Yeah. If I wasted that entire first part of yesterday's stream not getting much gum, then I should definitely get this stuff right. Mall games, is that what you mentioned? I'm curious. Portal. I probably said Portal, did I? Portal. Yeah, as in Portal 1 and 2 and GLaDOS and all that sort of stuff. Portal. couldn't remember how to spell portal then. The accent is thick, it is. I could talk with less of an accent, but simply not. Thank you, Scott. GLaDOS, is that the goat you fucked in Skyrim? I somehow should have seen that coming, but didn't. I can't remember how to get to this. It's not where I thought it was. Okay. That makes sense. I think I need to climb this thing, don't I? I'll do it. I need the gun. Oh, Portal, yeah, amazing. I was on my work PC when it came up, so I only halfway heard it. How was Portal Bridge Builder, though? Pretty good. But I was talking about Portal Stories Mel, if you've not heard of it. It's a fan-made Portal campaign, but it's like fully voice-acted, and the story is just as good. Okay, I did this yesterday. Did you hear about the train derailment in Ohio? Sorry, thousands of barrels of toxic cancer-causing chemicals spilled. They couldn't clean it up fast enough, so the government set it on fire, creating a mini nuke with fireballs of the chemical raining for miles, an acid rain that burns the skin and bad smells and headaches. They're covering it up, saying it's not toxic and the area is now safe. Wait, is that a reported thing to me, or is it... Holy shit. There's like properly articles about that. This is real, no way. Southampton was actually mentioning yesterday that outside of his university, there was a fucking Black Hawk helicopter crashed. There was a fatal helicopter crash. What's going on over there? The bridge builder was quite good, actually, Chaz. It was not as sort of clean as Polybridge. Like it was a lot more finicky, and it took a lot less. It took a lot more just trial and error, but it was still cool. Cool universe as well, obviously. I read there was a meeting in town yesterday with the train company. The train company didn't even turn up. What? Okay, there's the last piece of this. Rain's supposed to melt your... So this is a real thing. How does news like that not make it? I suppose I don't go looking for it, but... What was the chemicals that were coming out of it? It's the last time I'll be dealing with the Ohio Railway Service, I can tell you that for nothing. Good played, welcome to the stream. Nitric acid. Nitric acid. And it's carcinogenic. Right, I'm going to do something risky and just let Auto Walk carry me up here while I edit this off screen. Imagine a world where we got this bothered about local politics. I don't think it's something that's as easy to dismiss as that, though. That sounds fucking crazy. People like corruption, don't they? And if it's not corrupt enough that it's exciting, people just ignore it. I'm going to sleep, actually. I'm going to get the necessaries to make the Black Ox helmet now. That's the next job. Fully upgraded Black Ox helmet, and I think we'll be laughing. It's been in the news here in Ohio, but nothing that bad has been reported. There are reports of it being covered up, and there's also reports that the cause was a train wheel burning out, causing the derailment. It was a train from Illinois to Pennsylvania passing through. Now, it's only 90 minutes east of you, Algeria. So it's not technically an Ohio train or company or anything like that. But it's obviously happened on your doorstep. I say on your doorstep. 90 minutes from me is the other side of the country. Weirdly, but yeah. In United States terms.
Of those, the vinyl chloride gas that caught fire could break down into compounds including hydrogen chloride and phosgene, a chemical weapon used during World War I as a choking agent.
So it was actually used during World War I as a... Jesus fuck. Of all the things to crash. I've got 3 more of these quests. Can I be allowed to just do a few of these little these little riddles. I'll get raw science for it, which I'm going to need because I spent all my raw science yesterday. Look, there's one to make a starter poncho. I'm going to get all these quests. Fuck it. You can't stop me. I've got a mega milk molar to spend. I want that. No, it's megas, isn't it? Yeah. Not sure who owns the train. Impact is probably going to be in the Ohio River, which could spread it all throughout the Midwest. Yeah. That sounds lovely, Chaz. It makes me want to have a picnic. Won't see Alcarion sleeping on stream anymore during Sea of Thieves as his eyelids would have melted off. Fucking hell. So it's like a nerve agent in the World War II chemical warfare agent. All the things. I need to... So I've just accepted these quests. It says, complete the trail marker at the bird bath. Am I allowed to do a few of these? After the derailment, emergency crews performed a controlled release of vinyl chloride from 5 rail cars that were at a risk of exploding. So it derailed and they actually let it out on purpose. Vinyl chloride is used primarily to make polyvinyl chloride, a hard plastic resin used to make a variety of plastic products, including pipes, wire, and cable coatings, and packaging materials. Oh, yeah. Vinyl chloride is also produced as a combustion product in tobacco smoke. So that's what was released. And if that's what was released, then it's just a byproduct. It's not as harmful as it sounds. Is that what you say? Is that what I'm reading there? 13 hours east of me and generally against the prevailing winds. It's just one of them things where if you read the chemical composition of an apple, it sounds like a super... It sounds like the most synthetic, unnatural thing in the world. And it's one of them things where it was Kevin, that's the joke, yeah. Hence the quotation marks, right? Welcome to the stream. Is it one of them things where you could pick out an ingredient from something benign and say that it's used in tear gas, for example, or I'm not trying to dismiss this, I'm just trying to work out where the truth lies, because as exciting as it is, Kevin, welcome to the stream. Seems like that's what it was meant for, but also one of those chemicals that can be dangerous if... Yeah, exactly. But it makes a juicier headline, right? I hate to be the boring, overly rational one. Some was controlled release to prevent explosions in some cars. Sounds like the other cars might have already been released during the derailment. Some was controlled release to prevent explosions, and sounds like other cars might have already been released during the derailment. I've got you.
Tastes good.
Stubbler thinks chemical pollution is fun and exciting. Pass it on. I'm a big fan of it, Santa, yeah.
Just like a food.
I'm actually going to do these beacons. I know that I'm supposed to be farming to kill the first Black Widow, but just bear with me. Allow me to just do something that's interesting me all of a sudden. Heaven forbid. Take all the necessaries out, that should be enough. I should be able to make a clover poncho. Heads to make more coffee, using pumped water from the Ohio River. Clover poncho, imagine. 250 signs for nothing. I'll take it. Where's that? Okay, I'll just scrap that. Good, that's another quest done. Complete the trail marker at the bird bath. I should have done these at the start of the fucking game, but I didn't. Alright. Let's go to the hedge. I'm assuming the bird bath bluff is pretty easy. Imagine it's in the bird bath. Similar with electronic components, something that can go into a TV remote could also be used in military weapons. Yeah, exactly. So you could report chemical used in military weapons spills out all over it, whatever, yeah. Like bleach and vinegar, separate are daily items, but together it's death. Beach, or bleach, you mean, Chaz? Wow, what does bleach and vinegar do together? Welcome to the new followers, by the way. What does bleach and vinegar do when you combine them? Other than taste fantastic. Oh, is it chlorine gas? Be right back. Jeff, come with me. Nah, I draw the line at chemical warfare. Also, I need a producer. Can't do this by myself. I forgot how to get on the bird bath. How was I getting on the bird bath before? Don't answer that. I'll work it out. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I built this. I was interested in when I did like 20 minutes off stream a while ago. I can't remember what I was doing. Do you know what I was doing? I came over here for making heels to get clay for the fuzz on the rocks or whatever it is. And I thought it's annoying having to climb up that bullshit to get back up because I moved the zip line up top. So I actually made something sensible in the game, look. Look at me actually making something sensible and designed properly and thorough. Instead of some dodgy zipline or some like botched thing up the side of a wall. Unlike me, right? Now let's go do some botched zipline thing up a wall. I know, right, Scotty? It's amazing how almost at the end of a blind war mode playthrough I could make something very basic and very simple and impress myself. And others, evidently. Who are you and what have you done with Stubbler? See, Stubbler on screen is coping with you lot and all your bullshit and stressed round in circles, whereas Stubbler off stream, sensible human being. What is probably going to be a very short-lived State of Decay 2 playthrough, Scotty, because I'm putting it on lethal. And then after that, yeah, back to Valheim for the new Valheim content. So I've got stuck in a just play the games I kind of like the idea of playing. Also, how can we not go back to Valheim, right? What we're going to do, just not go back to Stubbler if given a chance? I'm actually going back to the Hedge Lab for the first time in a million years, but this is a good way to farm signs, and I'm going to need it if the goal of buy everything in the shop is one that I'm supposed to be achieving. So apparently, with Valheim, I can just go back to Stubbleton. So we'll be logging straight back in to the same base, the same everything, including the pile of debris that is left from the gazebo treehouse that I chopped down when we left. And we might actually get to appreciate the lighthouse for once. Just a berry of some description, mind, right? I don't know what, but it's where you get your berry leather from, but they just don't have names. If I remember, I need to jump around until I get to... There's like a place, as I work my way through the hedge ascent, there's a place to the left where I have to do some tricky jumps to get up onto the bird bath. That's currently the only way I've managed to get up there, but it will give me the necessaries to get the flag planted.
Debris cheese.
Debris cheese. I'm trying to work out if that's a pun or something. Mina's popped up. Hang on, you might have to explain that. I thought it was going to be Debris Harry from Blondie. I hate the hedge. Why did I just sign up to come back to the hedge? This way, right? Then to the right. Brie. I'm with you with Brie. The Brie cheese. Did I say debris? I can't remember. If this isn't linked to something, I can't remember what it was I said. Ow, I'm just stretching so much today. Ooh. I can't remember what it is I said that led to it. That might be the problem. Did I just accidentally find my way? No. How far close am I to the... miles away. Okay, this is not where I wanted to be. To Brie. Speaking of coming back to the hedge, I realised yesterday, if you remember, that I have to fight the fucking broodmother again to summon the mantis. To summon the mantis, the only way the mantis will acquiesce to our summons is if I provide her a kebab made from the broodmother. What kind of fucking egomaniac? There you go, mind right.
Gonna have a look around.
What American berry is that? Blueberry? It is blue, I suppose. Is it over there I need to get to? I think it is. But there is a way to sort of jump around. A banana of... Sorry, I don't know my American fruits, Chaz. I'm glad you're here. Take it the mantis isn't that fond of the group. Yeah, evidently not. Yeah, because I suppose one thing it will do, Scotty, is it'll provide a good sort of... I need to do this jump section, don't I? This helped yesterday. I think it feels a bit cheesy though, but I suppose I am doing like starter quests. You don't mind me being thorough with this playthrough, do you? I'm sure some people are bored to death of Grounded, but I'm enjoying this. Sometimes when I've really enjoyed a playthrough, I think back and think, oh, I wish I'd have been a bit more thorough. Got a bit more out of that playthrough. And now I'm in that position right now and I can get as much out of it as I want. I take it that, yeah, the mantis isn't that fond of the broodmother, asking me to serve her the broodmother's head on a stick. Exactly. It also means that the mantis is probably a step up in difficulty because it's sort of implying that she eats the last major boss that we killed. Alright, how many of you is there? That went quite well. Get back into first person. I actually think this is the best tactic for killing mosquitoes. He's got to be good at blocks, he says, as he does some terrible blocking. You are a lot... Yeah, sorry, that's what I was going to say. It'll be cool to see killing the broodmother again, especially because, obviously, the last kill made it to the best of and stuff. It's quite easy and recent in the memory to compare again. It'll be interesting to see the... What the hell was that block? How much gear makes a difference. Nice one, pal. Getting the stun would help. Come on. Come on, I've got places to be. The hell are these mosquitoes up here playing at? Suppose this would do. Damn it. And I couldn't block because of the fucking reload animation. Sorry though, I've not spent a heal yet. That's a tiger mosquito. Where the hell have you come from? No, it's not. Was there a zipline stanchion you hadn't you? There was, but I've not been able to connect it ever, mind you. Okay, now will I fight another two? Because why not? Fucking mosquito heaven. Can't see the other one. These lads are fighting well today, have you noticed? So is this trail marker up here somewhere? I actually can't see it. I can't fucking explore and investigate. So these dickheads. Alright, finally! Jesus! Coming all the way out here to the hedge for nothing. What is it I need to do? Complete the trail marker at the bird bath bluff. So somewhere on this bird bath there's a trail marker that I can complete for some extra signs. Here I am doing tutorial quests for the record. Bird bath bluff. Dougie, welcome to the stream. Yeah, mind right, there was one, but I've never actually worked out whether or not I can connect it. I don't think I can, because it's like an official one. I should get rid of this so I can see. Let's have a walk around here. How's things this morning, Dougie? I've not actually explored under here yet. Brittle marble, I'll take. I'm going to need it if I'm building this ox helmet. I've decided to, as much as it pains me, for the sake of the final fight, not wear the Mask of the Broodmother. What does can somebody do me a favour and look at what bluff means? Oh, it's there. Never mind. I was going to say what bluff means. But we found it. There's the trail marker placed up on the Birdbath Bluff. Bluff means like the edge, like a cliff edge that overlooks something, right? Is that right? It means you're a bitch. Thank you, Trim. Appreciate it. Right, the next one was pretty obvious. Weed Killer Peak. I think we can work that one out pretty easily. Good. Let's go. I need to... See, if I'd have had this fucking trinket on. I need to put my shield repair trinket on, because this trinket means that I have a chance when blocking to completely repair the shield. But I keep taking it off because I either have to have a dandelion or not.
Bluff is what my wife tells me when she says she loves me.
Bluff is the word that explains the look on her face at that moment, right? Bluff's a cliff edge, it's usually at the edge of river floodplains. There we go. So I suppose, this being exactly that... Yeah. Alright, game, I'll give you that, Okay, where are we going now? I'm going over to the haze. This is absolutely not key to the progression of the story whatsoever. I'm just doing it because I want to. I apologise entirely. Alright for water. While I'm here, I might.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
Refill. I can drink dirty water now because of my new charcoal filter. Roger that. Might be able to need to farm them shortly. Right, ignore bombardier beetles. Don't fancy a fight with one of them right now. Smelly bastards. Over to the haze, up the canister, plant the beacon thing. Come back, live happily ever after. Grab sprigs because they're used in heals. Press 1 to kill the ladybug. Mina's not here yet. Kitten's not here yet. I just remember Mina is here. Never mind, I was joking. It's fine. Alright, yeah. Hello, Mina, I forgot.
I'm not picky.
Yeah. Heal up. Let's go grab some... Look at the mushrooms here. Heaven.
Having a little peep.
Hell's there some free quartzite doing down here? It's brittle, so it's not entirely useful, but it's mine now. Is that a scabby? See, I'd be working towards an achievement with this if the game let me have achievements and didn't turn them off because I wanted to play the game harder. Still angry about that. Oh, yeah, good. You little shagger. Run! I kind of want to fight a wolf spider for no reason, but I'd just waste heals, wouldn't I? Don't waste heals. Holy fuck. Now that's a throwback. I remember a million months ago when we was trying to work out how to make how zip lines worked. And I was over here trying to make one that went over to this portion of the yard. Oh, you! I have had a problem with it. I have had a problem in this game where every time I wanted to build something, it had extra shit on the chopping list which tells you what you need for the current projects. And it's all because I had a half-made bed. That's made me very happy. Good. Fuck that thing. That's been like that for ages. I think there's maybe more of them, but at least that one's done. I had a half-finished building project set up, and it said, "Oh, what you need for your building project is," and it was confusing things. Good. Right, I'm approaching the haze. I need to do that fancy jump when I get to the canister. And I need to not have my weapons in my hands when I get up top. Because of, I'm sure you've all seen and laughed at a million times, fucking infected gnats knocking my hand out my weapon. Thandir will pop out of nowhere and start mocking me again. Okay, good. Hello? Okay. Don't you do the stinky shit. No. None of the bombing. There you go, Scotty. That's a good example of what might happen to the Broodmother. Fighting a bombardier beetle historically was like fighting a raid boss. Whereas now, because of the weapons and the upgrades and stuff, which is why it's imperative that I upgrade all of my gear, right? Fully. Yeah, whereas now you can just slap that stuff dead. Right, entering the former haze. I am assuming Weed Killer Peak is at the very tippy top of the gas canister. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Trim wants to pour rice pudding in his bum again. Pour is the scary word. It's not carefully insert, it's not shove, it's... Okay, that's not the way around, is it? I hate this place. The Doomhaus as well as... Tease it. I've not got my thingy trinket on, have I? Can anybody help Trim with his problems? How the fuck are you married with a child and I'm single? What the fuck? I hate this place. 2 children. Trim, that is not me, for the record. I've not got children with Trim. Alright, somebody's going to have to marry Santa. I'll let Sothan know when he gets here, Santa. Right there, that way. I'll really turn around. Okay, I'm getting chased by everything small and infected. Like Santa's Willy. Find someone who'll put up with your shit and you've won. Poor old Trimette, aging at a rate of knots. Right, up here, duck. Good. Then up onto this. Up onto this. Okay, fall off, well done. Fuck you. There was a section of that thing that I didn't put in the best of me desperately trying to get back up this jump to get up to the top and failing it over and over, and Thandir just mocking me relentlessly. It is here, right? I think it's up onto this. She's a nurse, she does nothing at work all day, so she needs some levels of stress. Yeah, well, they had all that time to boycott, didn't they, of course. It's you that's getting in trouble for that, not me. I was joking. I'm separate. Oh, fucking hell. Not boycott, sorry. What's the word? Strike, not boycott. Boycott. I suppose it's the same shit, right? Alright, how was I historically... I can't get onto that, can I? Can I? Oh, I can. It's their cot. Fucking out. Note to self, don't read Trim's fucking messages. Thanks, Trim. All that time off. Ugh, fancy a day off. Let's just see if we can go on. Let's just say we're going on straight. For the record, this is highly ironic. Christ, Capacity, welcome to the stream. How are we? Okay, I'm playing shit. I'm trying not to use the tuft. There we go, finally. I love tutorial content. It's so fucking relaxing. Might as well carry this though, so I've got a bit more field of view. Okay. Deep breath, Stubbler, relax. Don't have a weapon you can afford to lose in your hand up here, because the infected fucking gnats will soon deal with it. That's if the trail marker is up here. Right, little blue shit. Where are you? There. Roger that. I don't want to be up here any longer than I have to. 200 more raw science. Another 3 quests completed. Easy. Look at you being productive, not playing with deadly widows and other not such nice things. I know, right? All it took, Alkarion, was for me to be in almost full endgame armor doing tutorial stuff. I think I found my level. Good. Okay. Let's get out of here. Where's my nearest bedrolls? Like here, I think. And it's also the zip line back. Where's that? Have I not got it shown? There. Viagra. Fuck off. Right, I'll get back and I'm going to sleep too. This has been, like, scarily productive, but I suppose I've not been doing anything of any danger. Luckily, for everybody that likes to see me fail and be terrible... Shit, little spiderlings. Go away, fuck off. The next thing I'm doing is farming the necessaries to make a black ox helmet, which means I'm going to be going to the upper yard and hitting mine. Or being required to. I can barely see. I'm going to go sleep so you can see. Right. So the main aim of this point forward is to actually upgrade beyond, for my current playstyle, is to upgrade beyond the Helm of the Broodmother. I'm going to do that by wearing the full Black Ox set, because I might be able to benefit from the Black Ox 3-piece, whatever that is. We'll find out when I wear it. But to do that, I need the necessary gubs. What the hell was just creeping up there then? Something was creeping up the leaf towards me. I don't know if sleeping despawns everything around you. Oh, it's just a fucking mite of all things. That scared the shit out of me then.
This is awesome!
Alright. So after yesterday's productivity, it's on me to continue it, right? Black Ox helmet then, what do I need? I think I just need a few more Black Ox kills and pupa parts. There, look. Oh, that's how I combine it. A reunited pebble, it gives oh! I did get a fucking crafting recipe for Sarah's charm. And I've got pond moss. I don't know if I know where pond moss is. Don't answer that. Don't hint at that. Pond moss. I think of where pond moss comes from. I've got algae. I've got...
Let me guess. A pong.
Pong. Pong. I've probably still got it. You'll love how to get it. Okay, so I haven't still got it. Yeah, I missed it by a bit. I missed it. Alright, so that's confirmed that I haven't got it and it's something... Alright.
Tastes good.
Trim, thank you for the bits. Fuck everyone here, I'm so dumb. Pong. You good. Bye, welcome to the stream. Lisa, welcome to the stream. Finally, I've been screaming at the computer when you're going to combine the trinkets. Well, I don't have pond moss, and I guess I've had it confirmed now that it's not something that I've... Pond moss. Strangely delicious moss found at the bottom of a pond.
King Pong.
King Pong. A strangely delicious moss found at the bottom of a pond. Please no hints, please no hints. Please, please, please. Are you really, Timmy? Good shit. Have you ever had a game in PC? Yeah, giving him that hint, he'd probably never figure out where to find it.
Nice and safe.
Good shit, Timmy. Santa, thank you for the bits, by the way. Trim, thank you for the bits. King Pong. Eat that. Hello? Why am I...
Chow down.
I can put all that shit away now, can't I? Did I deposit something I didn't want to deposit? No. Yes. See, I thought it was algae, but it's not. Take some of that out with me. Right, I'm going to go for an investigate. I'm going to go into the pond and see if I can find pond moss. The problem is it's not something it's kind of been, because I accidentally read that comment. That means that it's not something I can just grab off the surface, right? So this next bit of natural exploration is kind of pointless because I read that, which means that there's some system I have to do or some chain of events that leads me to it. That's not it, right? Scales. Pond moss. See, if I could combine them two trinkets, then I'd have. It's just eel grass. Wait, hang on a minute. What happens if I was to equip the bubble helmet now? My water just goes up. That's weird. My oxygen. So it can't be... I wish I'd not read that. Fuck, that was my fault for reading too quickly. So there's no point in trying, there's no point in looking, because it's something I've got to figure out. So there's no point in just searching. Ah, that's frustrating. Alright, I'll leave this aside then. I'll look into this in the future. Get some oxygen. Pretty good. What are you planning on playing on something like that, Timmy? All of a sudden you've got a fuckload of doors open, right? Alright. I guess I'm gonna need probably some chip or something if I have to do something specific to get it. So there's no point in just swimming around and exploring and trying to figure it out, right? Right. So we'll do that at some point in the future. Hopefully my memory fades. Black Ox helmet. So if I... So this is what I'm looking to get. I need Black Ox parts for a number of things. I'm also going to... So it gives me overbearing. I don't know if that's just like... I don't know what that does. We'll find out when I wear it, I guess. Do I have that spell effect now? Because I've got the roll... No, it's roly-poly, not Black Ox. What am I talking about? Roly-poly helmet, not Black Ox. Fuck's sake. Block stun, that's it. A glorious heavy helm worthy of Sparta, crafted from the impenetrable shell of a roly-poly. So the defense on that is 4. And the defense on the Black Ox one is 4 as well. But that's got overbearing, but it's medium. Yeah, so it's definitely not what I was looking for. I keep calling it Black Ox, but it's evidently roly-poly that I'm looking for. Can I just make one of them straight out? Because that would be amazing. I can't. I didn't need one more lint rope. That's easy. Alright, that's a lot less Black Oxes I need to farm, but I do need them for Black Ox burgers. Because that's going to be my consumable of choice for the fight. So I'll make this and I'll see what it takes to get it upgraded. I might have to go out and start farming more quartzite and stuff to get it pumped up, but if I do, I do. Something for the pins. How long until this is ready? That's going to take a while. So I'm going to be forsaking the... Because I tried on the Black Widow, I tried like huge poison damage and corrosion and that sort of thing. But it didn't feel that good because I couldn't practice simply... You're going to get shit on, pal. Oh, that way he turned back to look to see if he still needed to run was heartbreaking. Circle of life right here. Don't come to me for praise. That was disgusting. Although I'll take your meat.
Hey there, buddy.
Yeah, like I was... I just don't think it's viable. Because I need to practice just being good at melee combat. And I can't do that if I'm... if I'm focused too much on corrosion and poison and trying to build a build around it, I just need to get good at blocking. Or better, like, good at Black Widow blocking. Because if I can walk up to that Black Widow, the practice one in the upper yard there, if I can walk into that and tank it, like, not build some spawny shit, not climb up a wall and use the crossbow, none of that. If I can just walk in with my chest puffed out and fight it in melee combat, one-on-one on flat ground, then it will translate completely over to the one in the undershed. It's just going to mean I have to get good, and to get good, it's going to take a lot of attempts and a lot of consumables and a lot of preparation. Is my lint rope cooked yet? Come on. Perfect. Alright, what does this look like? Roly-poly helmet. Beautiful, Max, beautiful. So this is what I currently look like. Is this any better? I just saw that I can put filters on my shit.
Smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
I mean, that's objectively cooler. Hang on a minute. Fucking hell, I'm coughing like a maniac lately. I think it's COVID. Cool, so now I should have the... Is it just block stun on all of them? It is. I've got 3 times applied stun damage to the target. Stun damage? So when I block, it hurts the target. So it's more of a stamina drain. Blocking attacks has a chance to make your next attack cost 0 stamina. But I block for more. I assume that's this, right? The block stun. Heavy armor. I don't know where I've got block stun. So it's block stun. But it says applies stun damage to the target. I don't know if applies stun damage means that there is a chance to stun on block, or it means that it sort of knocks back the enemy a slight bit when I get a hit. I don't know. Let's get this fully upgraded anyway. So I can just upgrade. And do I want to go for block strength or defense and durability? Do I want to go to stylish or bulky? Probably bulky. Sleek or bulky. See, I don't know what block strength means. I could do with a bit of a... What did I do for the rest of them? Is there a way to be able to tell? Oh, I went bulky for that, and I went bulky for those 2. Fuck it, I'll go bulky. All in on bulky. Taking the bulky upgrade locks this item. Yeah, that's fine. Right, sturdy plating next, which I don't have a lot of. Never mind. Yeah, I'll work it out. So Supreme gets it to level 8. And then to level 9 bulky. Good. Fully fucking upgraded armor now. Full tier 3, fully upgraded tank armor. I'm going to go and slaughter Trudy. That's the next... No, I'm not... No, that's just... No, that was a
refreshing
joke. Alright, next I wanted to upgrade... Oh god, I forgot about this. In terms of chasing upgrades, I've got to say, if I go for the Broodmother... Now I'm in full, like, geared up like this, because I can't remember what I was... I think I was wearing Ladybug armor, right? And, I think I was using the Black Ant sword and stuff, and the starter shield, so I was hardly geared up. But I need mint. Loads and loads of mint. For upgrading this sword. I'm going to go... for some reason made it mint, I can't remember why, but we'll go mint all the way to the end. Because it's upgrading, it still gives me slightly more sort of thingy damage, right? Why have I got all of that super sturdy plating on me? Can't remember why. I doubt it, right? So I've not found it yet. Right. So where am I going to find mint specifically? There is some up there, but not many. Why can I not? Oh, I see. Stick that there, and then there's that one further up. There's a bunch of shit in the... I'll go for that, and I'll go for that, because I need Black Ox kills for the burgers. Let's go hunt Black Ox beetles. While also looking for mint. I don't know how much I need. What great level is this sword now? Level 7, so I'm going to need a fair amount of it, right? So to upgrade that, I need... mint jewels, isn't it? Oh, fucking hell, yeah, I remember now. I need mint like crazy, and I also need... Oh, okay, this is going to take some work, some chopping, but I'm into it. Good, alright, let's go straight up to... go straight up top, and we'll get as much mint as possible, and I'm going to have to go and think of a method for farming fucking scarabs, which I'm not looking forward to. Little bastards. It does feel to me like the scarabs are mostly in the northwest of the yard, but I suppose I can scan for that when I get further up. Please don't confirm or deny that, anybody, please. This is taking some thought, this. So it's... I guess one thing is, if the enemy... we talk about the Broodmother not being weak to anything, but it's actually kind of a plus, because it means that you can use whatever weapon you feel comfortable with, right? Because she's got no weaknesses at all, and she's resistant to a lot of it, so pretty much everything other than the... I think the Club of the Mother Demon might work, but I can use whatever one-handed weapon I want, regardless of enchant and regardless of weapon type, because she's going to be resistant to it anyway. And there's something quite freeing in that, I suppose, because it means I can use this sword, which I've been kind of taken to. Okay, the first one is in front of me, but for some reason it's not visible. There it is. There's a Black Ox beetle there, but I might just hold off for now. I really want to get the shield, the trinket to proc. Which is the shield one, that one. You know,
I'm not picky.
all the time in the lower yard, I spent most of the time worrying about food. And, like, prepping around food spoiling in my bags and building small campfires here and there to make sure my food was kept up to date, and then always having stuff spoiling in my inventory. But then I came to the upper yard, and all I've done is eat mushrooms. It's like the starter food, and then endgame food. And I don't know why I didn't just eat mushrooms in between. They're fucking overpowered. They don't go off in your bags. They're fucking everywhere. They don't require cooking. Fair enough they don't heal you, but... why is there a mint here? Why am I being surrounded by fire ants all of a sudden? The goal today is to not fight 700 fire ants at once. And I think the reason I end up doing that is because I chase ones that run away. There we go, there's 4 fire ants. Might not be 100, but it's fucking... there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fire ants. There's a fucking thumbnail if ever I saw one. Look at that. What the fuck is this game expecting me to do in this situation? Step on an ant's nest. Apparently I pissed on one. Right, just run. I don't know what it is I'll carry on, but fire ants just gang up. In huge numbers. Fuck them fire ants. Alright, we're done. I need this stuff done. And the issue is, when you just about to kill one. It runs away. There we go. Good. I actually got a killing blow on one for once. Get the old pupas. Did I just destroy all three? Oh, the other two are there, right? Wish someone would fire these ants. Ironically, they'd be immune to it. Just like, yeah, I've got all the mixes to do. Yeah, fucking hell, it's going to take some work. Sorry, big man, I need your hide for burgers. Ow. Ow, got way too close. That was dumb. Big stun. Big stun. That's the thing I need to avoid. And that. Well, all of the Black Ops Beetle's attacks. That thing is bad too. I think it kicks out with it. Gonna die. I don't want to waste too many heals. I'd rather bandage at the end of the fight than... Dead, dead, dead. Fuck, it stuns you and gets you in a triple. Where am I? I forgot I was on the way back and slept in that fucking... and set my respawn point at my starter base. That was a bad death. Ignore that. God, that felt like I'd started at the start of the game again. That was my original house. When I was farming for heals off stream, I saved there just to stop myself from fucking myself over too much and accidentally respawned in the middle of nowhere. Have I really not been setting my spawn? Well done, Stubbler. And now it's the midstream break and I'm stuck in the middle of fucking nowhere. Penniless and alone. How far and how fast can I get back in time? Let's see if I can make it back to the pond at least in 2 minutes and I can set my spawn. That was a fucking oopsie. It's a normal midstream break. There seems to be a trend lately where I'm too busy for the midstream break and miss it. I think it's just grounded. Captures you. Gets in your blood. You forget the time. Wayne's not patrolling, that's fine. Getting slaughtered by him would make things a bit harder. That was so dumb. I was trying to not use too many heals because the whole idea of this is to be proactive while I'm waiting for the heals to respawn, so I've got enough to have a good few attempts later down the line, but fuck. He went and got me killed. It probably isn't a bad idea, because I can farm glue a lot easier than I can farm heals. Yeah, that Pepsi or whatever you had yesterday, you did good after that. I know, right? Yeah, it was like manna from heaven, wasn't it? It's not been the sloppiest of start to streams, but yeah, yesterday was crazy.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
Tell you what, I'll get up to the... I'll set my spawn here for a start. We'll go back up top. I'll have the midstream break up there. No spoilers as to what I'm going to be having after the midstream break, of course. Santa, not now! You might as well be now. 2 minutes!
WMPH 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 WMPH
Brutal.
WMPH
For the record,
WMPH WMPH
Trim's views are his own,
WMPH
as the Santa's.
WMPH 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 WMPH
Press 1 to skip it. Don't come out in support of it, Dougie. Santa says don't skip it. Don't encourage him, Dougie. Bad for this place. Kitten, welcome to the stream. As you can see, things are going fine over here. Trim, thank you for the bits. Santa, thank you for the bits. Kitten, welcome to the stream. How are we? Or welcome to the chat, or whichever. But first of all, before I get started, pick up my bag and carry on from my failed attempt to go and get some mint. What's in this can? Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh shit. Run, 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 run. Max, go, 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 go. Fire ants 2. There's probably going to be 7,000 of them. I'm going to pick up my bag from a black ox beetle location. Whew. Kitten says a cream soda. I think I might have accidentally screamed and shouted over the can crack. It's fine, it's fine. Okay. Right, scoop this up and keep running. Now it's the middle of the fucking night, which doesn't help. Bag?
I didn't lose all my stuff.
Cats. Bybit says tropical. Mindrate says Pepsi Max. Okay, it's good. There's the Black Ox Beetle that shit on me. I should be fine now. I'm going to use a bandage to kill the bastard, though, and it wants to kill me. Come here, I'll fight you in the dark. Roger that, kitten. Dougie says lemonade. Mindrake says Pepsi Max. Bybit says tropical. Kitten says cream soda. Don't fall below fucking 50% health on this, it's not worth it. Despite having good armour now, I can't afford to get close when it does these spinning attacks, and that's bullshit like that one. Jesus. Encouraging that charge is fine. It might be currently my easiest thing that I can block. There's the charge, and dead. Sorry, it's dark. I can't see anything either. Goddamn. Need to look. Roger. Alright. The answer was, boys and girls, an easy finesse. Ginger fucking beer. The most common one of all. I need to tell you all something. I know you all regularly recommend it. All you regularly guess it, but when's the last time you've seen a cloudy lemonade on stream?
Nice and safe.
It's been a long time. For some reason, they've just disappeared. And I don't know why. Is there another CO2 shortage which might explain it? Why does it say there's mint here? So lemonade, it's not like, just for the, before we can start talking about it, it's not like the US lemonade, which is lemon and sugar. Lemonade in the UK, I think in most of Europe, means a fizzy, it's like a carbonated lemon drink. And the cloudy one is, I don't know what makes the cloudy, I think it's more lemony. They've been asking you to fight in gas bottles so they can use that instead. Trim. Cellist. Alright, so whatever mint's there, it's evidently a bit difficult to find. Yeah, essentially, yeah. Elkirion says Diet Coke. It was a ginger beer, Elkirion. Yeah, but the normal lemon, like lemonade, is just like clear lemon flavoured carbonated soda. But I don't know what the cloudy bit means. You missed the reveal. Yeah, it's a ginger beer. I was about to read it then and thinking I had a cloudy lemonade. Watch out, Nat. Thandir over here using my real name. Thanks, Thandir. Thandir, welcome to the stream. You have carbonated lemonade, it's just not implied. Yeah, that's the difference, I suppose. So the word lemonade means almost 100% this, as opposed to in this country, yeah. But it's not like either doesn't have the opposite. Alright, my club's damaged. I'm going to have to actually repair this thing, annoyingly. I am out here now looking for mint. So I suppose I'm out of options. If I can't get it up here, there might be a chance I get some there. But if it's all underground, then I'm fucked. But we'll go for it. Your midstream break coincides with 2 staff meeting calls on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Damn work getting in the way again. Yeah, it was ginger beer this time, Elkirion. Thandir, good afternoon and welcome to the stream. Thandir, I'm full tank and spank now. Look, sword and board, full heavy armour. I'm practically a prop warrior in this game now.
Get you.
Let's just avoid the ticks. Let's just pretend they don't exist, it's fine. Go away, ticks, nobody likes you. Fire ants, same. Fucking asked for that, didn't I? So many ticks, just avoid them. Alright, Thandir, as the historical back referencer of the community, what was this brush on top of battle armour supposed to be used for? Is it just decoration? Is that all it is? I've never understood that. That thing. It surely doesn't serve a purpose other than maybe cleaning your door frames if you're tall enough. Is it just a pomp exercise, I'm assuming? Cleans your boots, innit? I suppose. The only actual useful thing I can think for it. Certainly not helping me right now. I don't know whether I like third person in this game. From what I've seen, it seems like completely split between people who play exclusively in first and people who play exclusively in second. In third, sorry.
I'm not picky.
Okay, I'm just going to eat up. Come on, Max. Got places to be. Don't know why I'm carrying all this sturdy plate around.
Tastes good.
Because the third person in this game isn't that bad. It's just a bit of an awkward sort of run animation. Fighting first and jump and climb in third. Hello? Two tiger mosquitoes just completely ignoring me? Do I make you too nervous? Okay, that's half of my health gone. I spoke too fucking soon. Game, you're actually asking me to fight two tiger mosquitoes when all I want is a mint. Just a little bit of mint. Okay, we'll have a fucking black ox beetle and two tiger mosquitoes then. Jesus, it really makes you realise how big them fucking things are. Did you see that? Okay, we've got two ladybug larvae, two tiger mosquitoes, and a black ox beetle now. I got a stun through the block. And then, because I got stunned, it meant every other of the literally 6 attacks that followed hit. You are following me to the ends of the map, aren't you, you two? Game heard you complaining and went, alright. You going? Are you leaving? Goodbye?
Let's see what's around here.
Look at that wiggle, though. Damn. Okay, now, somewhere over here. I assume that thing's trying to leave me and go back. Mina, it was ginger beer. You would have been right if you'd have made your guess, but you didn't. So get shit on. It was a finesse. Oh, you. Clay's just clay. So it says there's mint here. Need a list of drink options for people like me to guess from. That would make things too easy, though. And I'm here to make things unnecessarily and obnoxiously difficult for everybody. Where are you, Mint? I did scan for Mint, didn't I? I wonder if it's up top somewhere. At this point, though, I can't be fucking bothered to go climbing around. I should probably just go back to the base and get some... get my antlion gear on and go to the sandbox and the charcoal area and just... There! Ooh, okay, that's a fucking motherload. I'll take that. Alright. Alright, Gabe. Just as I was complaining. You've won me back. I actually did get one of the successful blocks that's healed the shield, I just realised. How do I get up there? Probably climbing these leaves until I get up high enough. Yeah, other than obviously Trim's strange request, which he was given by the government, I don't know if there's a CO2 shortage or something, because most flavours are just gone. Oh, the cry from the moth, it breaks my heart for some reason. So onto here, and down. Good. Big mint bullshit. Lovely. People can't buy Lilt anymore, so they've had to try out new flavours. I wonder what Aldi's Tropical's selling like. No! Right, there's 2 that I need to get from down there. Good, so that's another 4. 2 of them fell down here, right? One. Where's the other one? There. Good. Alright, that's some mint. I've still got... How have I got 16 in my inventory? I don't know. Alright, that's got the one from up here, but as for the other one, I don't know if it might be above me. I'll have one last check for this one. Like, it might be up on the ridge somewhere, but if it's underground, then it can fuck off. Can't be bothered. Is that the same mosquito still stuck as it was before? Do you know what? This sounds lame. But standing here on this section of the log is where Slops came in and told me that Jesse Marsh had been sacked, and for some reason I've got a real sort of positive and warm emotional connection to this part of the yard. That's so dumb. Imagine having a manager at your club that you're not so sure about, True. Imagine. Imagine, Trim.
Oh, hi.
Martin, welcome to the stream. How we go? How's it going? Thank you for the bits. I'm collecting mint. Imagine, Trim. You're bored sacking a manager that was winning things and doing well and had recently done very well for somebody that, for some reason, they had faith in despite nobody else having faith in them. And then even when it was going wrong, continuing to have faith and back them. Imagine. That'd be stupid, right? I'm sure neither of us could relate on those two things. At least there aren't any crawdads. That's a point, actually. That would be a boss, I think, wouldn't it? Because they're like this big, aren't they, or something in real life? Like, kind of lengthy things. Martin, welcome to the stream. Oh, you've been lurking on mute while doing stuff, I see. So you've not seen me die to a roly-poly or a black ox beetle. You've not seen me wander around the tutorial areas doing starter quests and feeling accomplished and then getting shit on the second I go back to the upper end game areas. It's been one of them days, as you've seen. Fucking hell. Martin, welcome to the stream. I appreciate the bits. That direction. Slight bit of damage there, but I can fill that in with a bandage. So if I can find mint over here, this is it then. If I get this mint, this is the last upgrading I need to do, and then it's just fighting the boss. I'll remain in third person for a second, see if I like it.
That was refreshing.
Right, this is... No, there's no... See, part of me thought there might be some mints on like the upper section somewhere, but I think there's just a huge ant's nest here. Avoid that ladybug. Do not want to fight that. It looks like it's just mostly ants, because I really can't see where there would be a mint. If I run through at full speed... Any idea? Any thoughts? Any likelihood? Any fucking chance? No. Probably just aggroed 20 ants. Run! Don't actually pull the trigger and attack me, just for a split second. Come on, you up here. How's the game going to promise me mints and not deliver? Crawdads need frogs. I suppose we've got tadpoles. I suppose Trudy would just eat the fucking things the second they spawn, right? The mint could be under the juice box, maybe? Worth a try. I think there's some underground tunnel around here. Is there anything that's marked? No. Where are you, mint? Alright. Sunk cost fallacy, right? It's probably better to just leave it and go to somewhere where I know there's mint. I just realised I'm wasting time that I could be replenishing heals. That's the whole point of this exercise, right? To be gearing up while the heals replenish. In third person, this game looks like a Skyrim mod. It does weirdly, right? I don't know why I'm holding into third person. I do need scarabs, yeah, that's true. Right, I'm going to go back for heals now. I need to go back to the base, and I need to get my antlion gear, and then I'm going to go and dig. I'm going to go into the upper west, and I'm going to farm scarabs as well as, because it's all on the list, am I right? I just wanted the mint first. But it seems like getting mint in en masse is not as easy as it used to be. I suppose they don't respawn. I think it's the same as any game, right, Trim? If a game's built for first person and you switch it into third, it has this like weird look about it, and I'm not.
I believe!
And Skyrim and Grounded share it, despite the fact they've got no sort of DNA crossover to make it to explain it. Weird. Must be a perspective switch thing. Cool. I like this armour though. I'm not sure about being in third person too much.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better
Let's
than
drop
nothing.
off everything I collected. Pupa hide, I suppose I need to start getting that turning into jerky. Not jerky, but drying out. Them there, I need to put that in there. Grass fibre I can put away. I don't know why I've got so much fucking grass fibre. Pond moss. Pond moss. I need to find some substance called pond moss, then I can make a fucking unbelievable trinket. But I don't know how. And I was going to start looking for it, but somebody accidentally spilled the fact that it's something that requires a process to make. So I don't know if I need some specific chip, or there's maybe a chest with a recipe in it somewhere, or what. Don't confirm or deny anything, please. So I suppose it's antlion armour now. I'll take this armour out with me because I don't want to be fighting like big shit with the antlion armour. I need to repair those legs. That's a problem. Did not realise these. Is this not even upgraded once? Have I really not been upgrading that at all? No, not even nearly. Okay. I did not need it to be levelled up that much. That was maybe a little bit too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go bulky again. But I won't go past 7. That was so wasteful. I feel like I shouldn't have done that. So they should be level 7 now, right? Yeah, okay. So that's that upgraded. Now, let's go. I guess I'll put fresh defence on, but I'll do that when I'm on the zipline. Mind right, I require your services in a long fashion. It's a lot. No, I need heals, don't I? I'm gonna have to go for a sprout run, even if I don't. Let me do that. Even if I don't actually use them now, I'm gonna need to harvest them so the next set's respawning. On that train subject, apparently our governor was not given any notice of the chemical train entering Ohio. Wait. So does that imply that it was entering off record? That does change things slightly. Or it was like unregistered or something. Or the blame game started and nobody's actually taken responsibility, so they're saying it came in unregistered for the sake of... Weird. Was there any fatalities or anything? Like, has it been... reported as suspicious? Or has there anybody died, or what? I suppose it's already reported as suspicious. I just wonder whether or not there's more damage than just acid rain. Not that I've heard of, but some of the reports of pets in the area, I suppose, yeah. It's like we was talking about with Martin and I yesterday, right? Anybody that's born from this point forward in that area of the world is going to be immediately affected by it. Is the game running alright on stream? Is it choppy at all? Just had a work call, forgot to mute my headphones. Manager goes, Scotty, are you watching someone in the background? So they could hear me. Oh, and I've been swearing up a storm. I should have said some of my more controversial material. Estimated 3,500 dead fish in a 7-mile radius. Just a tad bit more than usual. It does seem... I'm struggling to get it to run smooth all of a sudden. Odds of him not being told that he previously said he didn't know about the stupid trains. Odds of him not being told because he previously said he didn't need to know about stupid trains, yeah. Stop bothering me with these stupid trains, he said as he ushered his secretary into the room quietly. Taxat, welcome to the stream. 3,500 dead fish. Also chickens, I didn't find the number on them, but our egg prices already. What is that about? I actually need an explanation on that, because as somebody that doesn't read the news much for mental health reasons. Where has this fucking egg shortage come from? Is there actually an explanation for it? Third cup of Ohio River water coffee. Third eye mix, focusing a bit weird. Tax that good afternoon. Is it because of the bird flu? Yeah. Is that what it is? I know I've got a relatively close family that's got chickens and they're having to keep them really penned in at the moment. Right, what did I just go and get? I'm not actually going to make... let me see if I've got any stuff supplies in there. Shake, welcome to the stream as well. 1 second, 1 second. I should have enough to make 15 of each of these. Shit, 14. I made it uneven now. Good, alright, now we're stacking heals. Right, let's go. What time is it? It's early afternoon, that's fine. Shake, welcome to the stream. You know when you leave your tea, come back to it, it's the perfect temperature to just down the whole lot. Makes you proud to be British. We used to have a boss that used to do that at work. So obsessed with just constantly working that he wouldn't take a second to stop and drink his tea or his coffee or whatever. So he'd let it sit there until it was stone cold and then just woof it and carry on with his work. He was that desperate to save extra seconds. Shake, good afternoon. Avian flu hit chicken farms hard in the last year. Many had to cull their entire herd. So that's where the egg shortages come from. Just simply chicken restock. There's a fine line between that and a ruined keyboard. Between what, sorry, Gwynblade? Fine line between what and a ruined keyboard? It was labelled as an egg shortage, but the tea thing, yeah. But the top 3 or 4 egg companies that own 95% of the supply were taken to Congress to testify that they were not price gouging on purpose. I'm in my fucking swimming gear. You idiot! I pressed the wrong button, I was supposed to get off. Don't land on a spy. I suppose I've got my antlion gear. Fucking hell, I won't concentrating then. Please no Wayne, please no Wayne, please no Wayne, please no Wayne. Sorry, it's just an orb weaver. I couldn't cope with orb weavers. Sorry, mind, right? I got you all fired up and set off, and then we had to come back again. And instead of turning around, I just jumped off the fucking thing. And surprisingly, they could not directly say they were not purposefully raising prices just for more profit. I think there's an egg shortage here as well, right? Kit was saying she's been struggling to get eggs too. If you're looking for eggs from herds, there's no wonder there's a shortage. This guy.
I'm all geared up.
Alright, now I can set off to go. Sorry, I'm going round in circles. Golden Sand's got an upgrade again. Not that there wasn't an egg shortage, but the companies took advantage of it to make more money, and even those supplies were low, but they made record profits. A 300% increase compared to normal. I wonder if... I was going to say raising the prices at least stops panic buying, but it's still scummy either way, right? Why can't I buy carbonated eggs anymore? Can't get cloudy lemon flavoured eggs. It's true.
Yeah!
Actually, we'll go to the upper yard first. Then I'll go down and get mint So I'm digging mint out of the thing now. I'm so close to getting this sword fully upgraded. Definitely having a peep on Sea of Thieves later then. So it's just simply, yeah, that's what we were saying, Scotty, due to bird flu, yeah. Just trying to work out about price gouging in Texas and stuff. Size and starts another run. Profit margins must be even more fucked than usual due to the cost of production. There probably is a reason for the price to go up, but maybe not up to this extent. Unseen videos. I've got a fridge egg holder full of eggs. Take that, big egg. You've got one of them little ones that's. Can you remember that in humble British kitchens in the 90s, in the 80s and 90s? Them little sort of. Ours was a specific thing, but that you get these them little like egg holders that was like decorative and they were supposed to be on the worktop full of eggs. Ah, life was simpler back then. Feed fuel and every element of it has skyrocketed. Yeah, because fuel's still at problematic prices, isn't it? You had a hen-shaped one, very relevant. We had one that was, it was a load of monks sat around, and they had the haircut and everything, but you put the egg in the top to make their bald heads. How very quaint. And weird, somewhat. Back when eggs were available. Remember that? I'll spend the next 10 minutes to sleep here. Actually, I've got plenty of food and stuff. See Discord. Have you actually posted the picture of it? Ah! Look at that! Fuck me. The nostalgia just hit me in the bollocks there. Was life simpler like 30 years ago, or are we just... Is it a perspective thing? It just feels like it was. I know we were children at the time. I just mean general persons, everybody's life. Right. Let's skip to morning. We didn't know any of these crooks. That's true. It was before trim. Shout out to the word crooks. I nearly ate some of those mint pieces, despite... Did I actually put away all of my mushrooms?
That was
Genius.
refreshing.
A bit of tadpole jerky I've been carrying around for no reason. It's horrifying. It's a bit strange, isn't it?
Nice and safe.
Boy, I haven't dressed like this for a while. Look at Max. Look at that. So apparently there's going to be some mint shards potentially buried in the hot ash. I'm not sure if it'd look more or less horrifying with eggs. I mean, at least with eggs, it makes the full picture instead of just people with having enormous graphic dents in their heads. So where are you? Down there. Apparently there's some buried treasure and it might have some mint shards in. And if it has mint shards in, then it's exactly what we need. I could get some scarabs while I'm up here, but I want to just do everything one thing at a time. Posted one with the eggs in it. Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, that looks... Yeah, I'm with you, Shake. That looks even more horrifying. The eggs don't match the skin colour, do they? I suppose is a problem.
I can't take this heat.
Alright, Max. We just need to dig up some bullshit, which should be around here somewhere. According to the map. Lovely. Right, please have mint shards in. 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 2 mint shards. Good. There's another one nearby. According to this. Amazon is still limiting egg orders to 2 cartons per order. I guess that's one way to stop panic buying. Which is more sensible, oddly. Speaking of which, I need to order more eggs. The middle guy and the front middle guy are up to something too. Excuse me, Shake. Them monks practically brought Gwynblade and I up for a while there. Wonder farming's fucked if people are buying their eggs off Amazon. I suppose that's it. That's the answer to it, right? Shit. Alright, that wasn't as productive as possible. Let's go to the sandbox and dig up some more mint shards. Which one? The middle guy in the front... The middle guy in the front middle guy. Holy shit, Gwynblade, what have you just... Yeah, they really are up to something. And it looks like he's praying for it to continue, which is even weirder. Amazon Fresh is my grocery delivery service. Huh. I suppose not everybody lives in range of farm shops and stuff. Why is that weird, Stubbler? Are you saying they can't do it? No, I'm saying he's enjoying it so much that despite the fact the guy at the back looks like he's up to something sinister, the front guy's like, Roger that. Literally. That was the dumbest joke ever. I get no. This is the last stream. Good night. Trim lives right by a farm shop. Takes his little wicker basket with him. Skips on his way there. Get some mushrooms for the journey. Can't take too many though because I won't have much. I shop at fucking Asda and Lidl, ain't no way I have a wicker basket. On a scale of 1 to really, really, really badly, Trim, how much are you getting annoyed at the whole Trim's very rich joke? Given that it's been going since, like, May 2018, you're at a 9 out of 10. I bet. Hot Coins does sound like some really posh confectionery. Oh, I never said he's rich. This was a farm shop with a wicker basket. With a little red and white checkered cloth, dishcloth thing over the top of it. Trim claimed his little shop off the taxpayer. Get poor Tories. They're the misguided ones, right? Temporarily embarrassed millionaires, as it were. Alright. Now.
You can be smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
Get rid of Trim's bum feather. We don't need that. What else do I not need? I'll keep the spicy shards. Trim, I will hereby retire from being one of the people that makes the jokes. I think the UR scandal of 2021 proved a lot. Not scandal, sorry. The opposite of a scandal. Scandals are interesting. Sometimes we can go too far to the point of nauseum, right? I will be doubling down my efforts to compensate. Right, into the sandbox. I apologise that this stream's a bit of a farming stream, but I suppose the whole idea of putting it on the highest difficulty was that we're going to have to sort of do quite a lot of hard work to make it possible, and this is just me gearing up, levelling up, collecting what I need to do it. Fresh defense on.
I'm burning up.
Well, let's get ready to fight 1,000,000 antlions. The left elf charm on so I can repair my shield. I do like not having to repair stuff as often, I must admit. So apparently here somewhere there is a lot of mint. Where? There. Come on, mint shards. Come on, mint shards. This is the one. One. Literally one. Oh, I got some good food, though. I suppose they will count as Oh, sizzle protection. Might as well just neck
Just
that
like a
now.
fruit pounder.
Why not? Times 19, you dumbass. Thanks, Trim. I already had 18 in my inventory, and I got 1, you dumbass. Dumbass? Are you been me say dumbass? Thanks, Trim. I'll be saying taters now. Let's go to the kitchen and get some. That would be good, actually. Some mint. Oh, fuck, I forgot about the sarlacc pits. Wouldn't it be good if you could? I think it would be good if you could go in the house. It would change the nature of the game somewhat from a garden-based survival game into Toy Story. They don't, but I suppose the idea is in the game that the doctor that's put me in this position, or that's works for the company that did put me in this position, all the technology that he uses to make him big and small is in the garden. And that's where he was doing all of his science work, and that's where all the necessary stuff is in the garden. It doesn't ever go into the house in any way. Can't find the glint. Also, his wife's left him, so there's nobody in the house. It's probably locked. I reckon every so often they should get someone to run around the garden and just destroy everything. Yeah. Maybe it doesn't have to be a human, it could just be like the Pomeranian from next door. Just bursts in and just kicks everything to pieces. Just eats everything you've ever made. So it says it's somewhere around here, but it doesn't feel like I'm in a location that would have buried treasure. It would pop up if it was here somewhere. There's no glint, right? No glint Dempsey. Please don't throw shit at me. Thank you. So then, welcome to the stream. You can use the toilet. Why would you want loads of tiny little Tods everywhere? One second. What am I doing? Water.
Tastes good.
Yeah, Glint Eastwood, another such people called Clint. So then, how is university? Has there been any sort of earthquakes or natural disasters or attacks or fires or anything today? I reckon, yeah, you're right. Sothan Daddy has entered the chat. The things I say make more sense when you read the words in sequence. He can't use the toilet. Why would you want loads of tiny little Tods everywhere? I was just trying to work out who can't use the toilet in this instance. I think I missed the feed line, or forgot the feed line. There is a storm that's causing my post-afternoon classes to be cancelled. Am I clear? Right, mint here. Is there something to dig up? Stay back. I might already have enough mint, but I want to just clear the map of mint while I can. I don't know what it is about this place, but something's cursed. Oh, hello! You're exactly what I needed. A media storm because of your costume choice. You don't have to pose like that as well, that's another problem. Sothan sounds like he's living through the 5 stages of the apocalypse.
Yeah, it's hot.
Let us know when it's locusts, Sothan. Satan, welcome to the stream as well. Good afternoon. Farming mint, and as Scotty says, I've said it too many times. Alright, come here, yo.
It's pronounced to a copperclops.
You guys aren't
Have a look around.
you are weak to slashing. Apocalypse. A cockaplops. Geralt killed a few of them in my last playthrough. Come on, you ant-lion nerd, fight back. Just slapping you. Okay, oh, I need ant-lion parts, don't I, to repair some of this goods. Actually, no, I don't anymore. I just wasted a bag spot on fucking ant-lion parts. Sorry. Sothan, Sid, it's good to see you. Oh, I'm just farming mint stuff, and I've said mint too much. My costume is fabulous, Gwynblade. They're all here to admire it more than anything. Can I just shit on this with this today? Let's just do it with this fucking... There's the stud, and... That was badly timed on my part. My costume is fabulous, Gwynblade. They're all here to admire it more than anything. Not many people can pull off tie-dye suits. Most people wear a full-size one that fits though, Sothan, instead of a child's one.
Strange time for them to turn up to see you dressed as Santa so done.
That's the revelation of 2023 so far, that. And most of them wear trousers now. Oh yeah, the hot dog. Sorry, yeah, you're right, man. Right, you're right. I was going back for the hot dog, wasn't I? I need hot dog pieces for human food. So to make a graphic for that. Sothan's promised us for Christmas 2023 that he's going to dress up as Santa Claus. Do a stream. That's how much he loves us. Freedom without from the wind catches my good parts, my face. Kind of a badly timed block, but it's fine. I died today. Oh, I died to the Black Ops beetle, didn't I? Right, I need, not rotten food, fresh Billy Boy, them things. Which there are not. Oh, there's one. Just the fresh Billy Hog bites. Alright, that's 3 that I didn't have before, so I'll take that as a win. That's just been repaired, hasn't it? I am sitting. Yeah, well, I'm beating up to building up to beating the Black Widow still. So I'm farming now. I unlocked yesterday the ability to fully, like 100% upgrade all of my gear. I'm gathering the necessary resources to fully enchant everything. So the last piece of the puzzle is my sword, which requires yeah, fuck it, I'll use... No, wait. Ah! I'm not using a shield though, am I? Fuck it, we'll do that. So my sword requires a hell of a lot of mint to fully upgrade to a big minty bastard, so I'm out here looking for mint. Just rip. And there's apparently some mint stuff buried in hidden caches in the sandbox. Why are we killing the Brood Brother again? I asked the other day, but I'm not sure if I ever got the answer. So at the end of yesterday's stream, we discovered that the way to summon the mantis is to make a mantis kebab, which can only be made with pieces of the Brood Mother. So the mantis is such a badass that she only eats Brood Mother sandwiches. Disgusting. That just goes to show her fucking power level, right? The Orchid Mantis, which is just like a boss for the record that I've got to fight. So to summon the second boss, you have to kill the first boss. That was a crow feather piece and a sunken bone. I did not want either of the above. I can't believe I'm actually doing this, given what we went through recently. But I'm throwing away crow feathers. Throw away them as well.
Feels like I'm being cooked.
I'm sorry, Trim, but crow feathers are so yesterday. Is the rotten food useless, or is there... I don't know if there's a way to cleanse it. I assume rotten is rotten, right? It's not just got a tiny smidge of mould on it. It's decayed. Which is 10 years. It's good, right? It's cool. I love this mace so much. Given how good this mace is, I'm assuming that there's going to be some real beefy shit that comes from the killing the mantis. I hope so, anyway, because god damn is the drops from this good. One more mint shard. That's me up to 24, and I think that's having farmed the entire map of mint. I'm going to put
I'm all geared up.
my actual BIS on. Now, because the sun's gone down, I don't have to worry about the sizzle. I suppose it hasn't technically gone down. Please make the jump, please make the jump, please make the jump. Easy. I need to pick a mixer to do next. Maybe after I've done the shed, I'll do the next mixer. There's a mixer in the... which is the... fuck? Like the horde mode sort of blood moon things. There's a mixer in the... There's a couple of them in the middle of the yard. In the middle of the lower yard. There's one in the sandbox. There's a few of them. I need to pick which one and just commit to it. Lord, I tried to stream Ulderwire last night. Shortly after bringing up the stream, I lost internet 5 times in the span of 2 minutes. I did see Santa say in Discord in the early hours, has it happened again? Which I like. Can I see a glint here? I think I can. Kill this knobhead. Up here somewhere. How many? I'm in the armour, my preferred armour now, so I don't have to worry too much. Double stun. Oh! Oh, that was the most satisfying thing I've ever done in this game so far. That was, oh, that was beautiful. I enjoyed that. You might get something beefy from the mantis that'll help you chop the Black Widow. Possibly. That's not a bad idea, actually, Scotty. In fact, if the Black Widow still does feel impossible, then it does make sense that I should go for the mantis. Because the upgrades that yeah, you're right. I wonder if the mantis should come before my Black Widow attempt. I'll have a few more attempts, but that's not a bad idea. The mantis is in there.
Let's see what's around here.
So you were saying, Sothan, that you've not seen the location of the mantis. What you do is, up there on the yard near the shed, you climb into the hose pipe, because it's got like a crack in it, and follow it all the way up into the middle of that plant pot. And in the middle is an area like where I put the bait for the brood mother, and it says, summon the mantis. Requires mantis kebab. And I learnt it yesterday. Let me... water.
It's no lemon crime, but...
Like raw beef, yes. So you've got to call Google... Oh, I nearly walked off without having that equipped. No, wait, I didn't want to drop down, did I? Good. Let's go see what I can do now with this. I need to find scarabs, actually, in the north. Have I got time? Yeah, I've got time, but I've not got bag space. Can I be excused a quick trip back to base so I can unload, and then we'll come back and I'm going to find the scarabs that I need to make fancy things. Thinking about it, if it feeds on broodmother bits, how big is this mantis? Do they normally eat such large spiders? No, they don't, do they? True. I think it might that might be just a bit more video game logic than game logic, that. But I assume an orchid mantis is the same size as a normal one, which is like the size of your fist kind of size, or it sits in your hand comfortably. But I think the whole broodmother, I think the broodmother's bigger than them spiders are in real life as well. Whatever they're called something specific. Chaz was mentioning it at some point, but I can't remember what he said. Alright, I'm going to nip back to base super quick, and then I'm going to see how many scarabs I can get, and that should be enough to start working. Guts, welcome to the stream. Scarabs are a pain to kill. Have you got any tips on how to kill them? No idea, really. The one that I've managed to kill so far has been trapped in spider webs. That's the only one I managed to get trapped and stuck long enough to be able to hit my... So... I wonder if I fully beefed up my crossbow. This is a tier 3 weapon, right? Yeah. Like, if I buffed it up to the point where I might be able to one-shot one. Spiderweb traps. You can't, but there's like bait things you can make, but I don't know whether it would bait too much. A bundle of bait made for tadpole meat used as a distractor, but that's just for large predators. These are prey animals, these things. Ah, the moths. I'll have to kill a moth at some point, which hurts to say. How are scarabs not on there? Oh, there we are, harmless scarabs. They're weak to literally everything and resistant to nothing. A harmless little creature that resides in regions of the upper yard and drops twinkling shells on death. Does your explosive ammo not one-shot scarabs? It's a damn explosive. That's not a bad call. That's not a bad call at all. I need to find gunpowder clumps for it. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to upgrade fully my crossbow. And then... See what kind of damage that does. And if it's not a viable source of hunting them, then I'll... make some bomb arrows. The word bomb arrows makes it sound like I'm giving a review. Alright, crossbow. Okay, I need mighty jewels. That's fine, we can make some of them, I believe. No, I can't connect because I need fucking scarabs! Siri, define irony. Alright. Still need scarabs though, so let's put... Where do I put shards? I think in here. The circle goes round and round and round and round and round. Catch 22. Billy hog bites I'll put away. Have I actually really not scanned fresh billy hog bites? Suppose that's going to get me some sight. I'll go and do that super quickly. I've had a couple of successful streams this week, but for the most part it's just been minor hindrances and annoyances that have held me back slightly for the full... Fucking grounded. So let me scan this. 30. That was worth the trip. And it didn't teach me anything. 3 more quests, though. Where's Plank Cliff? Toad Swamp. Rake Rock Point. Rake Rock Point, I know where that is. That's the one at the Haze, right? Toads? These are just quests for added science, but they give fuck all, so doesn't seem worth my efforts. Bomb arrows, I don't have those unlocked yet. Yeah, I don't know where I got them from. Yesterday, right? Oh, I know where yeah, sorry. If you want to know, I can tell you, but I forgot for a second where I was getting them from. Where I unlocked them from yesterday, I should say. Let me find a bandage. Still not got any fucking... That's fine, that's fine. So did I unload my bags? Because I feel like I'm carrying a lot of shite all of a sudden. I don't need my antlion stuff now, do I? So that's 3 bag spots. Saved. Do I actually get to the point where I put away my Mask of the Mother Demon? Goodbye, old friend. Oh, that hurts for some reason.
Having a little peep.
It's been my favourite thing in this game so far. I have so then. So the Mask of the Mother Demon was for the poison build, and I have gone for the entire roly-poly armour, which is like full Prot Warrior tank gear. It's got a 3-set bonus of heavy armour and block stun. So this is going to be... I'm trying to get used to fighting in this style, because this is going to be what I think I need to go for the for the Black Widow. But yeah, the Mask of the Mother Demon, I like it because of the poison, because it's more fun, but I suppose I need to get used to fighting without it. Whew. Stupid emotional attachment to stuff. It is a good mask. It might be the best one in the game, but for this fight specifically, I dare say I'm going to be fighting the Broodmother with her own face, which is a power move, right? Okay, let's sleep. I've emptied my bags. Set respawn and sleep now. If I can go and hunt some scarabs. I wonder if I can scan for scarabs. You can't really do that, right? I don't think I've got anything from a scarab that's... allow me to just check. Let's take this food out. Eat, eat, eat.
Rub time. Tastes good.
Didn't mean to do that, but that works as well. I need to put this back on the hotkeys. I seem to have this really sort of backwards method of drinking and using the canteen. It's one of them things where your bad habits, you just stick with them, don't you? Because you're so used to using them. Let me just check something regarding the raid. Shake, I've only just seen your egg thing. Looks like dear old Stubbler's on the bench tonight, which works. Impressed from the bench. Good. Let me see. What was I searching for? Anything scarab related? Twinkling shell. Good. So if I search for that, it might show me where I can get scarabs. Loads of them in the in the shed lab. There's also some here. Fuck it, let's do it. Right, final day of the stream. Let's see if I can make some progress before nightfall. Mind right, we're going to need your speed. Come on, Student Centre Wi-Fi, you can do it. Everybody start writing messages like incomplete and stuff to make Sothan think his internet's dying. Because gaslighting's a fun thing to do on a Thursday afternoon, right? Start like writing blank messages and stuff. So you're not supposed to be able to hear me. The one person that always stands in the way of the fun of abusing Sothan is Sothan. Is there a chance that a splinter arrow can one-shot a scarab? I suppose if they're really weak to stuff, I should be making... But then I need all of my... Oh. Yeah. Let's see if, like, Gut says I can just... A KSP trailer dropped. An actual trailer, cats. Trim, 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 we're going. Trim, it's not a drill. Cats, welcome to the stream. Kind of... Trailer. A trailer trim. Got some General Tso's chicken with a couple of egg rolls, but the egg rolls are so good that... The egg rolls are so good that the chicken... The egg rolls taste better than the chicken, and now you've put yourself off the chicken. What, I'm coming, hold on. Calm, Trim, calm, calm. It's not a drill. Stop using it like one. Doses up on performance-enhancing drugs. Don't tell that, you'll be like Chris, man. Ginger beer is not a performance-enhancing drug, for the record. Because it makes me worse. Right, scarabs, where are you? There's apparently one down here. I need 5 scarab shells for the first... Is it scarab shells? Some here, I think. Mint jewel. Twinkling shells, alright. Can anybody see the tiniest of little green skittering pricks? not a lot of movement. The problem is where I'm sort of... Where I've got my marker doesn't necessarily mean that they haven't completely run away from that point. Where are you, scarabs? My question is, why are there scarabs in the US? Are they strictly out of their habitat? Well, given that the sun means this is south of the equator, so then we could very well be in Tunisia. Or Egypt. Okay, the trailer is fun. Does it look good, Trim? Does it look like it might actually come out and not get delayed? Can you believe after 2 years of delays, we might actually be getting a Kerbal 2? They literally said add more boost. It is weird, right? That we came upon that joke ourselves. I think it was like Mina or something that suggested it kept spamming more boosters. Yet it's actually an in-joke in the Kerbal community itself. It must be just inherent to people that play and watch Kerbal to make that same joke. It's impressive. It looks shiny, but all trailers do. More boosters. Isn't it weird? Shout out to Swansea Geo. Is there actually a Swansea version of GeoGuessr Centre? We got. Are you referring to the guest that we got recently? Where are these little shit? I don't recall seeing a lot of them in the shed lab, but I might have to go in there to farm them if it's a quick way of getting them. Okay, I can't fight 3 of the bastards. Nor should I be expected to. Oh fuck, am I walking into their cave? I am. One thing I can't do is rely on the poison anymore because I'm not wearing the right helmet for it. Get up, get up, get up, get up. All this to find a fucking scarab. Jesus. You get any of those little cheese puffs? These little turds are hard to find. I searched for them for hours the other day and only found one. It proceeded to bury itself and disappear as soon as I spotted it. Yeah, fuck these things. But if I want to kill the Black Widow, I'm going to have to go in with, like, the best gear I can find, right? Do I go for a little quick excursion into the shed lab? If that's where they are, because it's reporting that there's hundreds of them in here by the look of things, or at least 4. But then there have been a lot of sighted up here. Let me go up here first before I go into the shed lab. Alkirion, don't you worry, I might not be going in there just yet, but it might be the only option. Scarabs exist on all continents other than Antarctica. They include North America, South America, Asia, Africa, Europe, and Australia. Thanks for the clarification, Google. I forgot the continents that are the ones that aren't Antarctica. You could do the same thing I did when I was getting platinum on Kingdom Hearts 2. Bullshit RNG manipulation. As if I would. I like that bit yesterday where there's a really difficult jump puzzle that I was convinced I wasn't going to be able to do. So I sat for 15 minutes and tried to convince everybody why it wasn't bullshit to do this like awkward spawning pattern idea I had with the bedroll. So I finally convinced everybody that it wasn't cheesing and then accidentally completed it the right way and didn't need to do all the effort. I have no idea if RNG manipulation exists in this game, but I doubt it. Unlikely. Yeah, I just have to hit my shots, I think. I bet there's a frozen scarab somewhere in the Antarctic ice cap. Yeah. Dan Brown's currently writing a book about it, my first professor of the day is cancelled class. Fuck this, I'm going home. You do right. Free day off. Santa as well, right? Did I read earlier, Santa, that you got rained off and just came home? Did you still get an afternoon's pay, Santa, for that? God, I've slept on my neck funny lately. We'll probably finish the stream and then fuck off. So I'm looking to get that first marbles point of the year. I respect it. Still get paid 8 hours, but just got rained off and sent home. See, we never got that when I had an outdoor job. We never got rained off. I suppose it was more important in your line of work. But we never got rained off. We just had to sit in the van and wait for it to stop. Sometimes it'd focus it all day and we'd just have to go, sit in the van and wait for it to stop. Sometimes we'd come home and it was pointless. We all knew it was pointless, but for some reason, daft. But to get paid 8 hours and your boss to just fully acknowledge that it's not likely to happen. That's the way. Right, Scarabs, where are you? I'll tell you what, this endgame gear upgrade progression system feels endgame. Like, this is not just ticking off the 10th version of something I've done all the way through the game. This really feels like I'm into the weeds as far as like rare materials and stuff are concerned. I'm going to need 10 scarab kills. Oh, Black Ox Beetle, if only I could. I should check the Orb Weaver cave, I think. I'll go down here. I need to kill Black Ox Beetles anyway. Black Ops burgers. No, that's the fucking thing that killed me earlier. Is that Ladybug Larva? Ladybug Larva, if I were you, I'd fight. There it is. Who wins? Black Ox Beetle versus Ladybug Larva. The Ladybug Larva got the stun. It's still going. Okay, never mind. I appreciate the assist. Stay away from that bullshit. It feels really brave in 2023 to make a melee combat game without a dodge button. I feel like the Soulsborne games just made dodge buttons really popular. Dodges and rolls and that kind of thing. Yet in this game, there's what is essentially a third-person melee combat game.
Holy Testicle Tuesday!
Tee-hee, find us if you can. You hear scuttling noises fade away.
Fuck you, Scarab community. Nobody likes you. Now come here and fight me man to man. Scarab community, thank you for the £1. For the extremely loud fucking noise and threatening behaviour, of which is not very becoming of the Scarab community. Right, here we go. So the only one I've killed up to this point, thank you for the donation, by the way. Just watched the KSP2 trailer, it looks good, but $50? $50? Okay, the original game was like 10 on release, I think. Right, if I could chase a Scarab into here, it would get stuck. I can't afford $50 fucking dollars. Come on, Game Pass, this is where we need you. Do it. Okay, this is where I did it at Guts before. I found a Scarab that just got stuck in these webs. But there's no price on Steam yet, so it might be significantly cheap. $50 AK3. Thanks, Surfan. No, wait, it's the other way around, right? You give us too much credit. I think it's 1-to-1 now, isn't it? The pound to the dollar. Oh, he said euro, not pound. I just completely misunderstood that 50 times in 50 different directions. Roger that. Yeah, I suppose Guts, the only thing I could hope for was that the same had happened again, but evidently not. Kerbal Space Program 2 will be releasing in early access on February the 24th, 2023 for an introductory Scarab thing? Fine, I'll take this while I'm here as well. I'm running out of time. Permission to farm some of this shit over the weekend. I've come out and farmed scarabs. Sorry, Kerbal Space Program 2 will be releasing in early access on February 24th, 2023 for an introductory price of $50. The game will be available on PC during early access on the KSP website, Steam and Epic Store. $50. So it doesn't say Game Pass anywhere there right now, it's Epic and Steam. Trim, you're going to have to stream it for the rest of us to see. Press 1 if you'd like Trim to stream Kerbal Space Program 2. Something, don't trust the internet. Trim's not the internet. There you go, Trim. There you go. Look, Alcarion's in for it, Scotty's in for it. Bye, Beat Mind, right? See what I mean? So then. Overwhelming demand. 100%. Somebody's going to be ironic and press 2 now. Chaz has gone for 1. Have you ever streamed before? Right, so there's none in this Scar area. I'm not going to watch, but I definitely want him to stream it. Fucking hell. I'm mostly watching because Trim and Trims are lovely. Because Trim and Trims are lovely. Plural. I just got back, I hope I voted for something good. You just voted for Trim to stream Kerbal Space Program 2. You did, and Trim voted for it himself. Well, you said you just said have him stream it. You said nothing about us having to watch it. Press on to force Trim to stream. Big one, says it. Look at that, big one. For once, there's not somebody that's ironically gone 2. They'll do it now, but they didn't at the time, which means it's pretty overwhelming support for you streaming Kerbal Space Program 2, Trim. I've not even seen a single Scarab while I've been up here, let alone killed one. Harry, welcome to the stream. Not here for a long time, just here for a good time. And is that good time a marble, Harry, by any chance? Right, Scarab there. Is that underneath? Not the place in... It might be under there, which is where that fucking shield bug is, which I've not killed. You guys must be really brainwashed. Do these people look like they've got clean brains? Holy fuck, I'm running out of stream time. Run, Max. Mind right, I'm coming. Be ready. Jesus Christ, the fucking stream's finished. How did that happen? I need to get back home before 55 or I've failed and I have to drown Max. In the pong. It's fun to shit on Trim sometimes. On days that end in a Y. I hate you for that, John. Good. What's the cheese penalty for the game? Yeah, I just have to kill a teenager. Quickly eyes the hook of pipe. Hookah. Mind right. Of all... What's the word? What's the word when you're sensible? When somebody's overly sensible, what are they? I was going to say unsensible, but it's not the word.
I believe.
Tory's not boring. No, what's the fucking hell? Irresponsible. That was the word. Irresponsible. That's what I was looking for. Not so then. Not so. Both two guesses of so then. I meant irresponsible when you're not doing the sensible thing. Of all the irresponsible hobbies for an aphid to partake in. Then again, is that I don't think it's that irresponsible, is it? Straight lace, I suppose, works as well. I just meant, yeah, irresponsible was the word. Just confirming Trim's question. Right, that's going to do it for today. It's been a strange stream, but I guess as part of the difficulty, we have to chip away at this. Is there any way to speed that up? I could get more of an angle, Harry, but do you know what I mean? Start from a higher position, but as it is, it's fine like this. You could cross the entire yard in like 2 minutes. So I could speed it up if I wanted to put the work in to build it, but as it is, it's just a nice, lazy, slow travel method. Just curious. Yeah, so you just build a higher start point. Mind right, the little aphid on top is helping out somewhat. This has actually made it faster, because this got brought into the game in December. This wasn't a thing when I started this playthrough. Build the tower up to the fucking moon. The one at the base. That's the problem, right? You have to go up or down it in one direction at least. I thought we actually build the tower to the ceiling height. I'd be willing to do it, but building this tower is one of the most frustrating things I've done so far. Because you can't carry weed stems up ladders. Am I actually scarab hunting tomorrow? I think I am. No, not tomorrow, sorry, on Monday, because the grounded playthrough is every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. I've drunk ginger beer. Too much. Now I've got fucking hiccups. Oh. Started Ascent. It's a cool cyberpunk themed game. It's enjoyable stuff. These are rapid fire hiccups, these. Yeah, which means that I won't be streaming Grounded tomorrow because it's every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Then being that somehow it's Thursday evening, that means tomorrow is my summer car, and then after that, it's the weekend. I can't talk. I guess we had a slower stream today while I was working some shit out, but we got plenty of science for upgrades. I also got all the mint that I think I'm going to need. I upgraded the helmet that I made all the way. So now we have all our armour set fully in, fully sorted and fully upgraded. And now I need to work on the sword. And that is everything at max. Which means I should be, touch wood, a lot stronger for fighting the Black Widow on the next attempts, which will be on Monday at some point. Sorry, I've got hiccups really bad. I'm just going to hold my breath and see if it works. Oh no, bollocks to it, never mind. Right. So, it was a slightly boring stream, I fully acknowledge. It was a lot of just collecting materials and sort of building our way up to what is going to be the next major wave of attempts on the Black Widow, which I will be able to then get practice on and move from there to the shed lab and get past the bottleneck, which is a Black Widow fight, and then go off into the rest of the shed lab and finish that section of the story. But for now, welcome to all the new followers that have joined today. It's nice to meet everybody. Thank you for all being here. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the hosts, the raids, the subs, and everything as always. Thank you for the donations from the fucking Scarab community, which are as elusive as ever. But until Monday, where we start the next 4 streams of Grounded, that is going to be it for this week. Thank you for joining this week. Thank you for being here for what was essentially me dying to the Black Widow, a whole fucking bunch, doing loads of progress all in 10 minutes, and then grinding. But without further ado, that is it. I love you all, and I'll see you all on Monday. Well, that's them nerd gone pretty good. Right, boys and girls, before we get out of here... Oh, there's the Kerbal 2 fucking... Oh! There's a Kerbal 2 trailer that's just been popped in Discord by Trim or Cats or somebody. It's by Trim, look at it, it's beautiful. I'll watch that after though, because for now, ladies and gentlemen of the Doomhaus Discord, it's time to pick a winner. If you are in the Doomhaus Discord, you know full well that the Doomhaus is split evenly down the middle between those with the green names and those with orange names. The greens and the oranges compete at the end of every stream to determine who is the person of the century of the day. The person of the century of the day is the person who wins a single round of marbles. And if you would like to be the person of the century of the day and wear the single golden name in Discord, then you must be the most recent marbles winner, which will be decided now. The current scores between the greens and the oranges are green 26 to orange 30. If you would like to compete in today's marbles, you must simply be in the Discord and type the password. The password being Scarab. Holy crap, it's about to be Friday. What did I do all week? It has gone ridiculously quick, right? Don't remind me that I've got a lot of assignments due on Friday. So, yeah, sorry, Harry, I didn't mean to give that short shrift. You started the Ascent, a cool cyberpunk game. Ascent? I'm assuming it's something on Game Pass, right? Alright. We've had a slightly calmer one today, so I'm going to go, instead of, I'm going to go 15. And to start with, we have Alcarion for the oranges. We've got Scotty for the greens. Sothan for the greens. We've got Tagslack for the oranges. Mindrite for the oranges. Cats for the greens. Kitten for the oranges. Current person of the century of the day winner, Satan for the oranges. Martin looking for his first ever point for the greens. Trim for the greens. Bybee for the oranges. Mina for the oranges. Dougie looking for his first ever point. Almost got it yesterday, but failed to hit his shot for the greens. Cardi for the greens. Current top of the league. Cardi, welcome to the stream. Harry for the greens. Chaz also tying Cardi at the top of the league for the greens. Either of these two gets a point. They take first place with a bullet. Higgsy, welcome to the stream. How's it going today? For the greens. Easy Green, good morning as well. For the greens. And Shake for the oranges. 19 marbles into the race. This feels very green for some reason. We've got Alcarion, Scotty, Sothan, Tagslack, Mindrite, Cats, Kitten, Satan, Martin, Trim, Bybee, Mina, Dougie, Cardi, Harry, Chaz, Higgsy, Easy Green, and Shake. 8 oranges, 11 greens. First person to pick number 200% of the group. That 4-point gap. We'd love to see it. Can we make it 5? First person to pick a number between 1 and 3 pixel of the group. You're leaving me hanging here. Oh, there we go. They're all coming in now. Sorry. Satan says 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 presses of the random button. Enemy at the gates of all levels. That's fine. 3, 2, 1. Mindrite's put his victory or DNF in. We're at enemy of the gates. Excuse the loud noise at the start of this level. Winner gets person of the century of the day. Oranges. Let's make it 5 points clear. Greens have 4 more than the oranges do. Siddles is the record holder. 1 minute and 25 seconds. Enemy at the gates is the name of the level, and we go in 3, 2, 1. This is the one. Does Chaz or Cardi stretch their lead out at the top? Does any of the enormous pack in the second place, like Lundios, I think, and Bybee and a bunch of other people, Cats, I believe, potentially tie him at the top? Does Sothan get his first point of the 2023 campaign? He says, I hope I finish top 10, and immediately bounces off and goes backwards. Nope, he says, in full capitals. Shake, first person of the century of the day, point winner of 2023. Can he get his next point? He can't. A big chop. Mindrite in second place immediately joins third. Chaz is right there. Easy Green looking for, would it be your first point of the campaign, Easy Green? But can Mindrite, can he hold off Mindrite? Mindrite goes collapsing off the level. Does Cats stick it? He does. I don't know if this actually means Cats, if he can hold on to this, ties the group at the top. It does. Cats, after dominating last year, is starting again. Satan says he wants the mug. Trim's fallen, Cardi's fallen, Alcarion's fallen, Bybee's fallen. So much green, by the way. I think Kitten is the highest placed orange at the moment. She's still 6th or 7th. Right, can Cats do this? Marbles extraordinary. Sothan? Sothan's been dropped back into second. Kitten's pushed Sothan forward. Kitten for the oranges. Sothan for the Greens. In all of 2023 so far, and all of 2022 so far, has only won 1 point since January 1st, 2022. But Sothan, out of nowhere, after flapping on this level, has gone and made himself. Sothan, say something in Discord. I mean, it's a green, but this is Sothan's in for Eurovision. Sothan, this is your first Eurovision for 17 years. Look at that. Oof. That's right, I was close again. You was. Martin third, Kitten second, Sothan first place. I hate to say this, but the Greens have gone and got a 27th point. I would have liked 5, but damn. Chop heavy level, and yes, the ascent is on Gearbox. Gotcha, cool. Anyone notice how Kitten is in the top 5? It's interesting. I'm not proving anything. I'm not saying it's rigged. I'm not saying there are hacks involved. Alabama's got each other's backs. That's true. Look at this. I still have faith in getting 22 mugs, so I grant this. I still have faith in getting the 22 mag, so I grant this point for another fellow green. You'll get it, Cats. You'll get it. Our current strategy to get you the mug, without completely doxing myself, is to try and force it through in one of them drop boxes. So we're just going to put it in and hope it gets to you. We might have to work out something on your end, but if that's true, we'll cover all costs. But we can't have the competition being, if you win enough marbles and enough bullshit, you can have Stubbler's full name and address, because that would be a bit ridiculous. But we're going to get it there, I promise. Sounds closer and closer to a drug run. I know, right? Sothan, absolutely massive congratulations on your first Person of the Century of the Day point of 2023, and your second in 2 years, which is ludicrous. You are in for Eurovision. Good work. When you open up the package and it's just a shit mug. Look at Sothan in fucking Discord, lovely in gold. You hate to see it. Sothan, congratulations, you are the Person of the Century of the Day, which I don't get to say often. The team scores now sit at 27-30. This year refuses to be anything other than tight. But last year was tight all the way up until June, and then it wasn't, and then it really was at the end. The scores are in the pins if you'd like to see the leaderboard and see who's currently winning and who's getting the mug spot and which team and all that bullshit and how many points you've got. It's in the pins in Discord as always. But that is going to do it. Bit of a farming stream today, but I suppose if we were obviously facing a quieter one, we could get away with some bullshit. So I appreciate everybody that's been here. Thank you all for spending your time in this god-awful shit show. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow for my summer car, and then Monday again for more Grounded. But without further ado, thank you for the bits, the hosts, the subs, the raids, the welcome to all the new follows as well. Thank you for all, mostly for spending time in this shit all over the place. I love you all. But without further ado, if you are staying on the platform, please keep an eye out for Alcarion, I dare say, is definitely live right now. Chrisman might be live. Slops might be live. Let's have a look. Alcarion is. Kilobits is live as well. And Ninja Assassin. All of these people are live. If you're staying on the platform, I recommend all of them. Can somebody give me a final word while I say Sothan, Alcarion, Harry, Kitten, Cats, Mindrite, Satan, Shake, Easy Green, Mina, Cardi, Dougie, Chaz, and everybody else. The final word. True, fucking true from Satan. The final word is this. Eyes on the golden one. And sub to the Sothan.